Yo, what up? At 15 years old, I had millions of streams. I had thousands of dollars coming in. And I thought my music career was gonna take off like a rocket. And then, everything changed, man. Alright, what it do, man? What up, everybody? I started music when I was 8 years old, right? I released my first song on YouTube at 12 years old. And that was back in like 2020. So 2021, that was my first year putting my music on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, or whatever. And my first year of having my music on streaming, that was like pretty much my first time really releasing music technically. I had millions of streams and thousands of dollars coming in. I didn't really have no one like really understanding how the music game really worked. The music industry or the business side of it. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all the millions of streams and my name on DistroKid. I signed up for DistroKid like the last month of 2021. I got it mixed up. 2021 is when I signed up. 2022 is when I actually launched the music. Now the one that's crossed out is when I was like doing like background music, lo-fi music, oh yeah, like study music, sleeping music, that type of stuff. But I ain't want to show y'all the name yet because that's like, you know, behind the scenes type of thing. Alright, so while I was going viral, I did have like cosigns from different type of rappers. One that really stuck out the most was Fat Joe because I did have like a DM exchange with him. And the bro was definitely supportive for sure. Alright, so here's the deal. At the time, I didn't have the opportunities to do things that like could probably push me further into the career that would have made me more money and more opportunities. I didn't have the opportunities at that time because me and my mom and my brother just got in Orlando. We basically just moved to the hood and we just got out of a situation that was like not in the best favor of us. But I definitely am grateful that he, you know, took the time to listen to my music and give me the opportunity to be heard and to get stamped by a legend like him for sure. I was definitely excited about the music thing, but over time, I felt like each year by year, I was losing the love of doing the music. I always would have love for music, especially for rap, but I was losing the love of doing it. I wasn't working on my craft. I wasn't trying to improve. I was just trying to make a banger song that'll get viral, get me some money, and get streams. I was trying to copy the same formula over and over again. But that wasn't really working because it wasn't like me actually doing music that I even liked. I was doing music that was like catchy TikTok bop music. I did music that other people like. So if you're an artist and you're trying to catch a song or whatever, my advice to you is do music that really resonates with you but also can cater to them as well. Don't just do something straight for them because the music is for the consumer, but it's also for you because you're making the music. This is from your mouth. This is your pen to the pad. This is your heart. This is your mind. This is actually you speaking, not just the artist or whatever your name is. I could say what I thought my future would be was bigger and better every single time. I thought I would be like the biggest, you know, smoking thing. And honestly, I could have did it. I still can if I want to. But I just choose not to because I just feel like it's not the phase I'm in my life right now. I'm 18 years old. I found other things that I like as I got older. Like when you're younger, you might like the crazy things or something that just catch your interest and you do it for so long. But then when you get older, you find other things that's like better for you and it fits you. Like right now, rapping doesn't really fit me. It's fun, it's definitely fun, it's a passion, it's a hobby, it's a dream, but it's not something I want to do long term. It's not something I want to do in the end game. Like my dream and my goals right now is motivation and comedy, content. And then eventually to have a big brand name, just to be a big brand that can compete with other big brands and to have an impact on the world, impact on my people. I feel like where I see myself going in the future, because I know I'm so talented and I'm so dope, and I know I got something to offer to the world, I feel like it's bigger than rap. Like when you're a rapper, you get boxed in and you can't go everywhere that you want to go in the world with it. Like, but when you're building a brand that can cater to so many different audiences versus a rapper, because rap is subjective to someone's ear, like gang, you could be bigger. Like for instance, Tyler Perry is a billionaire. He has way more money than a rapper that's doing drill music or making TikTok songs and might catch a hit here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler Perry is a big brand. He has an impact on millions and millions of people more than a rapper. I see myself being a big brand, and being a rapper, it would limit me to that. And let me be clear, there's nothing wrong with rapping. There's nothing wrong if you have a dream, you want to go chase it, go do your thing. Hell, it's still my dream. It's still my passion. I still love music. It's just not what I want to do in my phase of my life. It's not something I see me doing in the future. But I always will have love for it. It will always be maybe just a hobby. And sometimes on my podcast, I'm going to discuss hip-hop topics maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm thinking about that. But I'm going to be real with y'all. Think about it. A lot of rappers touch that billionaire status, or singers, or just any artist in general. They branched off into different business ventures because it brings more money, brings more capital. They reach different audiences. They have impact on more people than just their music, because music is definitely subjective. Like Rihanna and Jay-Z, they ain't become billionaires because of strictly the music. It's because they branched off into different music ventures. I mean, business ventures, my bad, fuck. Like, damn, Trey, why you talking so mother effing fast? Stop cussing. Hey, start cussing. That's what the ancestors saying right now. Alright, so what went wrong was, eventually, I got tired of just like doing more extra shit than what I'm really trying to do. I'm just trying to make music. I'm not trying to just go promote my music to a bunch of strangers. I'm not with that. And that's not me being lazy, that's just me being real. I gotta do all this just to promote my music, just to get people to fuck with the music and me. They gotta rock with me before they even rock with the music. I gotta use a lot of money to even promote the music, and 9 times out of 10, it is gonna flop like for a very long time before it hits. And I'm gonna keep it so 1,000 with y'all. The most talented artists don't even blow up, and they barely like get any impact. I seen it. Not with just me. I seen it with other rappers that really rap. But then someone can make a little catchy TikTok song, which I did. I'm not blaming them for that, but they make a catchy little TikTok song, barely saying shit, and it just goes up. Because in this day and age, a lot of people don't want the real talent. They want the gimmicks. They want the drama. Like Sean Cotton, I don't know if y'all know him, but he from like Say Cheese, that blog. He literally confirmed what I was thinking personally. Like, a lot of artists these days cannot rely on talent. It's not about talent. It's not about bars. It's not about your ability to spit as an MC, rapper, whatever. It's about, do you have a story? Do you have drama? Do you have something that's gonna intrigue people? Do you have a personality? Can you politic the best? Can you stay in the blogs with headlines that sound salacious and drama and all that? And that's how I really feel about it, because there's a lot of artists that's better than the mainstream artists that never will blow up because they don't have, not even just that it factor, is because they don't have like the drama, the antics, and the bullshit. Like, the bullshit does sell. Like, let's be real. You will click something negative before you'll click something real. A person just graduated at the age of 12 years old and going to Harvard University. You won't click on that versus, oh, this dude beefing with his baby mama and shot her in the leg, God forbid. But yeah, let's be real. And even as a small artist, you have to do content these days to even promote your music. Like you got to be like a real deal content creator to promote your music, because things has changed. And it is a blessing because the internet, you can make so much money. There's so many opportunities with it. But a lot of artists, including me, nobody want to do that. Like, I mean, it's the easiest way to promote your music. It's the smartest tool. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But we doing this because this is an art form we want to do. We actually genuinely like writing music and putting our pain in the music and having a creative process in the music. We didn't sign up to be a content creator and sign up for the other stuff that's kind of like irrelevant if you think about it. But it has to be done because this sells the music. And I seen the trap, and I low-key fell in the trap. You do content to promote your music, right? The content becomes you, and it does better than your own music, and then people don't even be interested in your music. They be interested more in your content because your content is that damn good. Like, my content did better than my music. Well, years later, after everything died down with, the few songs that I did have back in the day that did good, I had more benefits and opportunities from my content. Now, the mistakes that really went wrong and where things really went left, when I was using beats that I didn't pay for. That's when the songs getting snatched down, and DistroKid banned me from even using their service to even upload my songs. Even to this day, I'm still banned. Now, at the time, I wasn't educated to this. So I'm letting y'all know, if you are an artist, rapper, singer, pop star, whatever, do not take a beat without paying for it. Always, and I mean always, pay for your beats. And if you can't afford the beats, use free for profit beats, because those are free for profit. That's why it says free for profit type beat. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all an email of them telling me basically that I got banned and I can't upload nothing. Now, here's why I don't really rock with DistroKid. Why I don't rock with DistroKid, they wasn't telling me for so long why my music wasn't getting cleared, why my music was not on streaming platforms, but they was taking my money. They was wasting my time for me to upload the songs, put all the information in. It was taking my money. It wasn't giving me a reason. They was giving me the runaround, and then I finally get a reason why my songs were not getting clear. And the only reason I did because I kept emailing them over and over and over again. Why is my songs not on streaming platforms? They're supposed to be on streaming platforms by now, but they're not. I was doing that before, but I wasn't getting their attention. Now I'm finally getting their attention and they telling me this bullshit. Now maybe one day, because I did have a lot of fans that supported my music and always support my music, maybe one day I'll re-upload them songs under a different name. I don't know. Because I went a year without posting any music and it was taken down for a whole year, and then I uploaded another year and I uploaded under a different name, and my fans already immediately knew that this is Treydahardway music. They even put it in a playlist called Treydahardway songs. I put it under the different name, Amir Wham. Y'all saw it on the picture. So maybe I'll do it one day if I really want to do it. I don't know. But I will give DistroKid one prop. Even though the music was gone, it wasn't on streaming platforms at all, they still would pay me. They would still give me my royalties, my money. So I guess there's something good that came out of it. But if you're an artist, I wouldn't really recommend DistroKid, but they do pay the most out of all streaming platforms, at least from what I know. But United Masters pay a lot good too. But United Masters communication is horrible. The service team just not good because they took my songs down too and they didn't even tell me. They didn't even give me a reason why. Even to this day, I do not have an email explaining why my music was taken down. Now, my frustrations as an independent artist at this time is that it's hard to put music out when you don't have the platforms that you need. And it was hard to find me a good, distributor to even put the music out because they had so many rules. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then the communication is just horrible. It's just shit show. And at any time, for any bullshit reason, your song can get taken down for anything. And they won't even tell you. Now, for DistroKid, I know why my music got taken down. But United Masters, I don't know why, because I use beats that was paid for, or I would use free for profit beats, and I followed their rules, but my song still got taken down. I emailed them and everything, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So over the time my music was not on streaming platforms, I was losing momentum. The fans that I did gain, I was losing them. I had 14,000 monthly listeners. I had crazy numbers just on the debut year of putting my music out on streaming platforms. Alright, so boom, as I'm losing momentum, I'm feeling the heat, I'm feeling pressure, I'm feeling annoyed because I can't get my songs back on streaming platforms, even though I didn't know why back then they wouldn't accept the songs, but I'm feeling annoyed, I'm feeling stressed, I'm feeling like, damn, I'm losing out on money. Even though I'm still getting paid off of songs that's not on streaming platforms, I'm still losing out on money that could be made from people streaming the songs. And now people have no way to stream my shit, and they don't know that DistroKid took it down because of copyrights and all that. And also, I was sampling music, and I didn't know, the whole sampling thing and the law of that. I didn't really understand it. I was sampling music without permission from the actual artist whose sample it is. Like, I was sampling TV shows, I was sampling your favorite songs, I was making catchy hooks with it, just to reel people in. Like stuff that can go on TikTok. I was sampling people's voices, I was sampling a lot. Even for a debut mixtape I did, most of the songs were samples. And I didn't pay no producers or nothing. I know it sounds messed up, but I didn't know. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't know. I didn't really understand the business side of music, because even if you an underground artist or not, or a big mainstream artist, there's always a business side to the whole music thing, especially if you an independent rapper and using DistroKid or United Master. It doesn't matter, there's a business to it. So you gotta have your shit lined up and in order. You gotta understand everything. So before you even put a song out, you need to understand everything, because it's deeper than just putting a song up and it go viral and get you money. It's deeper than just creating a song, because you're doing this as a business now, not just as a hobby or a dream. So yeah, that's definitely important. When I say also music is my dream or passion, I have love for it. Doesn't mean I want to pursue it as a career right now, because that's not where I'm at in my life. The dream of it was to have an impact on people and do what I love and be successful with it. And that's what I did. I did successful numbers, I got the money, I did my dream, I had impact on so many people, and I'm proud of that, and I will forever be proud of that. And music still is my passion. I still do it as a hobby from time to time, write some music, record some music just for fun. Maybe one day I'll get back into it, probably not right now. I don't know, you just never know what the future holds. I don't know. I'm just like, right now, I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for everybody else. Also, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, that's me personally. Like, yeah, I stopped putting out music and being a rapper or artist. But that love and that passion, that dream, that doesn't go away if you did it for so long. You had this love and dream of it. Now, one thing I can say, I just don't like the business aspect of it, because it's just so much that go with it. and there's so much you have to do just to get your art out. And I don't mind doing some things, but other things, it's like, okay, that's just too much. And it's not even about the music at that point. It's just, am I a machine right now? I'm doing this for the art and the craft of the music, not to be a machine just putting out this, and this. It's about something else at that point. Like, let me get to this real quick. I remember a family member called me a failed rapper because things were slowing down, right? I'm not a failed rapper. I'm just a rapper that elevated into something else. I had, like, y'all seen the numbers, y'all seen the impact, y'all seen the growth, y'all seen the money. I'm not a failed rapper. I just succeeded at that, and I'm choosing to elevate into something that I want to do now. Because just because I had a dream that I wanted to do since I was 8 years old doesn't mean I have to stick with it. And that's what I was doing. I was forcing myself to stick with something because I felt like I had to. I wasn't putting the effort to actually work on my craft and to better myself as an artist and to even invest in it. I wasn't spending money to invest in it after. And when I mean after, I mean years after, because years went by and I wasn't doing the things necessary to actually succeed at being a rapper who's putting out music. I was just doing anything and seeing what sticks. And you can't do that. If you putting something out, you gotta put effort, put your 100% into it. I wasn't doing that. I was doing 10%. Like, bro, I just started choosing not to be an artist like this year. So think about it. I've been rapping since I was 8 years old. I'm 18 right now. I've been doing it for 10 years. I've been putting music out really like technically five, because I did technically put a song out in 2021, but I started in 2022 putting more songs. So really 4 to 5 years of me being an artist that's being pushed and getting streams and money and the benefits of that. Not just doing the art for myself, but for other people. I learned though on this journey, like over the years after I started losing the love of just like being the artist, I'm doing it for other people at that point. I'm not doing it for me anymore. I'm making music that will be for other audiences and music I wouldn't even listen to. I'm doing the music for the money and it's not even genuine to myself. I'm making songs that I would not listen to. I wouldn't listen to TikTok songs. Well, to be honest, mainly TikTok songs with no substance. But over the years, I'm realizing I'm trying to force something because at 8 years old, I had this dream and I feel like I had to stick it out because I've been doing it so long. So I'm scared to try something new and actually stick to it. And actually just like let it go. And what I mean let it go is if you love something that much as you say you do, Trayvon, you have to let it go and do what's best for you. And what's best for me is to do music for myself, not for other people. I don't want to be a rapper or an artist. I just like rapping and doing it as a hobby or creative time for myself, not for other people. And it's not really the other people that I'm tripping about. I just don't like the artist part about it because there's so much other stuff that comes with that. And I don't like doing that. I like doing something that feels genuine, that feels free, that feel like I'm doing this because I love doing it and I'm having fun. Not because I gotta do so much other tasks that has nothing to do with music just to make the music successful. That's not what I'm with. A lot of people don't care though. That's on them, that's your thing, do you. But me, I wanna just do the music. I don't wanna do the other bullshit. Because one, that's not me and that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because this is music, this is creative, this is something I wanna do. Like AI artists, there's so many AI artists these days. There's no love in that. That is a business for them. That's kind of similar to what I'm talking about a little bit. Not completely, but a little bit. They gotta do a lot just to promote the AI music, but there's no love in it. No love at all. They're not even writing the songs. They're not even singing the vocals. It's a fucking robot. Like, what? But they're making a lot of breach though. They're making a lot of money on. They're making a lot of money, but there's no love in that. So, nah, I'm gonna do it for myself. And if I choose to be an artist one day, then cool. We'll get there if we get there. But right now, this is the path I'm choosing. To be positive, to do my comedy, to do my motivation, to genuinely do something that makes me feel happy and not feel forced every time. Because every time I was trying to make songs to put them out, it felt forced. Every time I was trying to promote, it felt forced. It didn't feel natural to me. And it felt like I'm just forcing something that just needs to go. Like, I didn't quit. Let me be clear. I did not quit. Because I feel like quitting would be giving up. I just did what was best for me, and I decided to just step away. Quitting would just be giving up and just not trying at all. I tried for years and years and years to make it work. It didn't work. It's like in a relationship. You trying to make it work with this partner, and you know that partner not good for you, but you staying when you need to get your ass and leave. You forcing something that just ain't hitting, and it just wasn't hitting for me no more. I'd rather make music for myself time to time if I feel like it. So far, I haven't made no music so far since I stopped, but maybe I will, I don't know. So I always get this question, what have I learned from this whole situation? I learned, do what's best for me and don't give a fuck about what anybody got to think. Do what's best for me. Do what makes me happy. Do what genuinely feels right to me. not nobody else. Cause I gotta live this life. I came to this world alone. I'm gonna die alone. This is my life to live. This is my path to choose. And I don't want to be forced to something for so long and then it doesn't work. And then I could have been doing something else and I just wasted so much potential and time. And I learned I have to educate myself on something before I just go head in on it. Now, I was younger. I was like really 14. Then I turned 15. But still, I could have did better with researching and learning and understanding instead of just going head in on it and then it just crashed after. Oh, and the business side definitely is important. Even if I didn't want to like partake in that, because some business stuff, it just, come on, like what are we doing? It definitely is important. If you is making music, it's definitely important, because somebody literally, like when I made a viral song, I made a few viral songs, but one of the viral songs that I did have called Bing Bong, somebody was making merch off of the song and they was selling it and making money off of my song. And I'm 15 years old at the time and I didn't even realize, like, bro, I just got ripped off. And it's not online no more, but at the time the song was hot. This person is making money off of my name, but they had my name on the website and they're making money off of my song. A lot of money. I don't know how much money, but they're making a lot of money, I'm pretty sure. So definitely that was important, because if I knew what I was doing and handled it legally, I could have had a lot of money from that. And I should have made my own merchandise, but I didn't do it because I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand, like, when you're doing music, you have to do other things to generate more income. And you have to do a lot just to promote the music to get it out. It's more than just social media. You can use social media, but it is more than that. There's so many things an artist has to do to promote the music. Social media is just one of them. The other stuff is a lot. So any artist out there, remember, this is gonna take a lot of hard work to be successful with it. To grow a fan base, to generate a lot of money, it's gonna take a lot of work. It ain't gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. You gotta do a lot of stuff outside of music also to get where you wanna go. Like performances, like music videos. I never had a single music video, but I did have success. I didn't have a single performance. I never performed ever to this day. But I still did have success. I did get offered opportunities to get money to perform, but I didn't even take the opportunities at the time, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was broke. I did not have resources. My mom was a single mom raising 2 boys in the hood, and we dealing with a bunch of stuff at that time. I didn't have the resources to just go to a whole nother state and city and perform. It just was bad time for them few years. And at that time, I'm only a child. There's so much I can do. I'm not realizing these opportunities is not even gonna stay here for so if you can't make the most out of an opportunity, take it while it is there, because you never know when it's gonna be gone. It's not gonna be there for a long time, I'll tell you that. That don't mean take every single thing, but take some that you know you can handle. Now, what I would have did differently is focus on making myself happy and doing what's best for me. Focus on working on my craft, because I seen other rappers that was like better than me, I'm not gonna lie, who didn't have as much of success as me. Maybe they was better than me in certain areas, not like the actual rapping ability. Yeah, I'm being cocky with it because I could smoke them. Nah, I'm playing though. But yeah, like I seen people that was better than me, I'm not gonna lie, and I could see they was way more hungry for it than me. I'm not doing it for the right reasons, and they is. So I would say learn about the business aspect of it. I would learn also, it's just not about the music, it's about other stuff that drives the music home. Definitely learn about copyrights and LLCs, because I didn't copyright none of my music. Learning about beats, I would definitely need to learn about beats. Learning about DistroKid's rules, United Masters rules. Learning, most of all, it doesn't matter how good you is as a rapper, singer, pop star. It don't matter how much good music you make. It's not just about the music. It's about other stuff that drives the music home. Distributors matter. Business matters. Consistency matters. Working on your craft matters, but other stuff drives it home, not just the music. Because the most talented people, they do not blow up like another artist that actually makes horrible music, but just make it catchy. I call it catchy ass music. Your music is ass, but it's catchy. So that's it. And to be honest, if I'm being real, that's a lot of artists these days. A lot of new artists. No knock to them though. Do what you gotta do. But that's the point that we are in music. You gotta get with the game and you gotta adapt to it. Unfortunately, the old ways just does not matter. Talent does not matter. The best ways to get on these days is you gotta make TikTok, club, hit records, catchy, and all that. Music with substance, it's hard to get it to a certain point. Unless you already a big artist that's established, but getting substance music to a big point is hard. It takes a lot to get it there. And that's why I respect so many artists that does have substance in their music, and that music go crazy, go stupid, be successful. I respect it because I realize like music is not in a good place. Mostly rap music. Other music, it's okay. R&B, I don't know. R&B ain't what it used to be. Pop music, I don't know, because I haven't really listened to a lot of pop songs. It don't feel the same like it used to. Country music, I don't really listen to country music. I can't even lie. So basically, long story short, I know I made this video too long, but I had to be honest. This is how I'm feeling. I had to give y'all all the game and all the knowledge that I've learned. And there's even more. So if y'all want a part 2, let me know. But overall, success is not what you think. You might see somebody with numbers, somebody having a moment, somebody having success, but it's not always what you think. It's always a headache that comes with it. But a lot of people will sacrifice their mental or the headache because they love the music that much, and that's the point that you gotta realize it might not be worth it. And I'm not saying to quit, retire, or none of that. I'm just saying, like, why I came in to do something that I love doing, and then I gotta do other stuff that doesn't even feel aligned with what I wanna really do. But I ain't gonna lie, losing my music career turned me into who I am today. That is the reason why I'll even have motivational videos, why I'm even motivating y'all, why I'm even doing comedy videos on Treydahardway Peculiar page, why I actually found something that I, like doing, and it doesn't come with so many headaches. Because the other day when my song got taken down, I was pissed. Like, I was pissed, bro. I was pissed as hell at United Masters. Like, why would y'all take my song down and not give me a reason why y'all took my song down? But that was my sign right there from God that, hey, maybe this is not for you anymore. And maybe you should try the path that's actually working. Because my content is doing way better than my music. I'm doing way more numbers and way more impactful stuff than my music. And motivational speaking is more positive than rapping. What I was rapping about is not the most positive thing in the world. I did gangster music, then I did talking shit music, but it's not the most positive thing in the world. Motivational speaking though is way more positive. Also, I was even talking about material things and just dissing people. It just was not positive. It wasn't even me at that point. It's just me pretending to be something that I'm not. It's me trying to keep up an image to people to sell music, and that's just not fair to me because that's not who I am. I'm faking it. I'm not being authentically myself. My real self is positive. Trying to get money, grinding. Not a gangster, like doing all this and that and the third. No. And I realized over the years, I lost myself. I lost myself about who I really am, trying to keep up with an image of being the rapper. Because I'm making music that caters to different audiences, but them different audiences is not Treydahardway. Those different audiences is somebody else's story. It ain't mine. That's what it used to be, but it's not who I am today. Oh, but I definitely for sure learned that a lot of artists, and I've seen it, they are not being themselves. They just have to pretend to be that, to market and sell this music to make money and to keep their name alive. Bro, while being in Orlando and Tallahassee, I heard things from different people saying that this artist, they flogging, they lying, that that's not who they is. But they have to do that because they gotta sell this music. They gotta keep an image. They gotta keep the loyalty to the, the fan base. Real spill, that's the truth. I'm not ashamed to say that I wasn't being myself. And while being young, I lost myself. Yeah, I went viral on a couple posts here and there. Yeah, I went viral with my music. Yeah, I made money. Yeah, a lot of my favorite artists shouted me out. They gave me game. They co-signed me. I almost got signed to some big record labels, but I wasn't being myself and I lost myself. And I'm trying to keep up with something that's just not hitting. And as a young man, that's definitely important to find yourself and to be yourself authentically. Shit, I said it wrong. Oh my God, I talk so fast. Authentically all the time. Authentically. Why did I say it like that? Yo. So I hope y'all rock with this video and y'all learned a lot, because I definitely gave a lot of game. One day I'm gonna go more in details about every single thing. So if y'all want me to do that, just let me know and I'll just do it. And I'll even tell y'all about the story one time how music almost got me in trouble. When I was at school, music literally got me in trouble. Let me tell you. I made a diss song on somebody, and that was one of the reasons I got kicked out of school. Stay tuned for that video of why I got kicked out of school. And also, I was talking so much shit like in my music when I first started out. I was doing a lot of like gangsters music when I shouldn't even really been doing that, because I wasn't even being myself even back then. But I felt like I had to do that because I'm seeing there's so many rappers blowing up doing gangster music, but I didn't have to do that because I wasn't myself. But then as I got older, I'm seeing a lot of artists are talking about different things and going viral with it, but actually making hit records. Like Boss Mandilo, he talk about money and he's going viral with it. So people would try me because of the stuff I'm saying in my songs and at school, and that caused a lot of problems. People would try the rapper Treydahardway not knowing Trayvon ain't really like that. Not saying I'm a pussy, like let's back up now. I'm saying I'm not a gangster, I'm a civilian, but I'm not a pussy. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say though. I had to just speak my truth, and a lot of people might clown me for, the end part of the video of me talking about losing myself, but I'm just being honest, I'm being real. I didn't come on here to sugarcoat it or just lie to y'all. I'm being real and I'm being honest. That's what I dealt with the success that I did have. And I'm just trying to put y'all on game and explain to people that did actually, give a fuck about my music, what happened. But while you're here, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Stay tuned for some more content. And if y'all want more details in the part 2 of this video, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, I bet gang the Urban Orca. I'll stay blessed, stay woke with it.